Greetings, fellow traders. Bowen here to have the daily market wrap for Tuesday, June the 1st, 2021. I hope everybody had a great trading day today. This is brought to you by Positive Trends Research. Everything we're going to talk about is for educational purposes only and not investment advice, so please take a moment to review this disclaimer. Awesome. Good. All right, well, let's take a look and see where we left off the market here today. So SPX, guys, to start the month off, we are red. Red on the month, down $2.07 so far. So we'll see how that holds. SPX generally here, weekly chart, still kind of in okay drifty territory here, and daily chart basically with a shooting star bearish engulfing candle. The only thing really going for it right now is that today was a lower volume day than the last 2 days, which was before a holiday. So I guess everybody's still on holiday. But anyway, they definitely saw the gap up this morning and took some profits here, really close to all-time highs. So same thing with the SPX and the S&P futures, right? So that's kind of one of the big things right there, right? So S&P guys, we lost the geometric line early this morning. That gave us a good downside move. We pointed out the ideal entry on that today in the group on the live stream on the 1 minute chart. But it all had to do about this. We were just getting extended right here, and then going to push down to the geometric line. It was a great target, and the follow through was even better. So nice stuff there. But let's take a look at the wave count here on SPX. So it's kind of tricky, right? So at this point now, we kind of looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's kind of this 1, 2, 1, 2. It's possible, right? It's possible that this is a 1, 2, 1, 2. So let's just kind of put that back on here. So 1, 2, 1, 2. So we'll see how bullish we are. This would be the very bullish count, right? So this is kind of like a wave 1, 2, right, and then a 1, 2, maybe of 3, right? So we could be looking at wave 3 of 3 if anybody comes back to their trading desk and starts going here this week, right? So we'll see how that goes. MES again, same thing. I think we already looked at this, but generally here just checking the geometric lines and seeing how we hold going through the evening. Again, the big reason that we pulled back here today, guys, was because of the abbreviated session yesterday. Prices want to go back and see what was going on, right? They left this big gap. We got way above this low volume move right here. It had to come back in and just see, right, and just kind of test those levels and see if there was value there. And so it seems to be trying to build value there right now. So again, let's see if it holds this geometric line and see how it holds throughout the evening. Other than that, let's take a look at a couple other names here and see what we have on the radar here today. So of course we've got the Qs. So Qs again, guys, down $1.10 right here. Lost their geometric line as well. Also a bearish engulfing candle. IWM. Hung in there. Actually, some relative strength on this one with increasing volume on the IWM, so a nice move right there. XL with the gap up ended up hanging in there. Not really too much action. Still a red day today. VIX got a little bit perky here, though, so we did have an interesting candle here running into resistance at the 80 MA, the cloud, and the 50-day, so a little bit of caution there on the VIX. Apple. Apples and bananas right there. So again, a little bit of a pullback. Testing the 200-day moving average, right? So let's see how that holds there. Tesla. Tesla with a bunch of upper shadows, like I said yesterday, right? It is possible it's working on a fifth wave down of the zigzag. Bitcoin couldn't really hang in there that much here. It's up 100 points. Possible doji sandwich down in the works. A couple other names, right? Of course, you got your AMC. So AMC ended up hanging in there, up 5 points here today. This is kind of one of the hot topics. We had some interesting price action here today, right? Because we had this news, right, that they were selling shares, and then they got a downgrade. Basically, like Bloomberg had said that, hey, they were getting overvalued, and so that sent it back down. And then kind of chopped here for the rest of the day. So that's an interesting one to kind of keep on the radar, of course. And then the other name that's on the radar for tomorrow right now is Zoom. So Zoom had earnings tonight, and looks like they just got clobbered a little bit here after hours, but they're trying to hang in there. I think they actually beat on earnings and revenue, but I think they're adjusted. I think on their adjusted, but I think the initial one kind of got the algos down a little bit. So see how it goes. See if we stay below today's lows and how we hold these levels. We do have an open gap below here. If we close like around this open up around this 315 level, that 312 could be one to target. So we'll keep an eye on that. Anyway, guys, we'll see you guys in the live stream tonight. And until then, stay healthy out there. Maybe risk first and stay safe so you can stay in the game.